Okay, here's a look at NewAge H51 Security Hawk, which is their version of a legend scaled Ironhide. This is their 2.0 version. So first things first, let's take a look at the package. So you can see it has a nice artwork giving homage to the original G1 artwork, but with the cartoon head. And the back of the box, what looks like a scene from the cartoon. I'm not sure what episode that's from. And the side of the box, you can see product image of the robot and the vehicle. The other side, the exact same thing. Top of the box, you get another image of the illustration there. Really nice artwork. The bottom, exact same thing. So that's a quick look at the box. And now let's take a look at the accessories. So here's everything that it comes with, but I actually already attached the hands to him. So he has his two fisted hands inside. So here, the hands, you get these nice open hands. But what's cool about this is that you can articulate it. So you plug it in and then you can lift it up or fold it in. So that's really cool. Never seen that before, so that's cool. And then on this ramp piece or whatever you call this thing, which is nicely sculpted and detailed, you can attach the accessories onto it, kind of like the original G1 and the Masterpiece. So here's what you get. You get his signature handgun, which is nice, painted silver. And then you get his drill from that episode. Unfortunately, they didn't paint this drill part silver. That would have been nice if they did that. And you get this jetpack thing, which I don't know where this is from because I don't remember seeing this in the cartoon. But it's nice to have nonetheless. And what you can add to it is these nice blast or flame effects on this transparent orange, which is painted a little bit darker on the end, so you got that gradation look. Really nice. I'm really liking these accessories now. So of course you can attach these to this jetpack, so that really looks nice. I think I'll show that off in robot mode later. And then you also get this accessory, which was in that episode where he was putting some cement or something. So I guess that's cool. I mean, yeah. And then here we got his missile launcher thing, which appeared in that episode when he was chasing after Skywarp with Blue Streak. And it actually appeared another episode in the van where Bumblebee was like making a new river or something. And then you get this toy piece. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah. So this is how the original G1 toy kind of looked. So you can see this is nice. And they did paint the seat, which this was like for the Diaclone and stuff. And then you got a nice transparent blue plastic there. So this is a nice accessory to have. Really gives homage to the original G1 toy. So I like that. And here's the figure. But before that, what I like to do is go over the instructions. So here you get the nice instructions. And this is Hawk. So here, just go over this. So you can always pause and refer to this for reference if you need. And just want to make my comments on it. I think they do a really nice job on this detailed drawing. That's what it would be called in product design. It's really nice. I like how they outline the focused areas red, so, and the little arrows. So I think they did a good job on the instructions. And if you want, you can always scan these and check out their videos. They're both the same. The blue one, I don't know, it's some kind of Asian YouTuber thing, something like that. And it's the same thing here on the YouTube. And you know, I do suggest checking out the YouTube because they do make a cool video. And if you did want to see how it transforms and stuff, I think this is a good video that they made. So now, with all that said, let's take a close-up look at Ironhide, their 2.0 version. So here's just, let me bring this down. Yeah, so we can zoom in and get a really good look, because it does, up close, it does look pretty nice. I mean, initially, it, you know, it looks misproportioned because it's kind of all squished in, kind of like those kitty car toy things. But, you know, after playing around with it, this has actually kind of grown on me, especially when you zoom in. It does look really nice on a small scale. So here's the front view, which is kind of wide. The other side has the nice yellow stripe. This version, you know, they just put pins. They didn't give you detailed rims and the back. And I can tell you, this one seems like it's purposely meant to be more hypertune compared to their first version. And you do get a little bit of the gray on the top, like it should be in the cartoon. So first thing, let's actually compare this with the animation model and take a look. And you could see, yeah, it's really close. I mean, the shape is a little off on the back, but for the most part, I think, yeah, it looks pretty good. And then the back view, let's see, you can see also the same thing. Pretty close, looks really, really good, kind of like the cartoon. So, like I was saying, this is actually kind of grown on me. Typical NewAge, you know, they have the nice plastic material, which gives this nice glossy finish, the nice metallic blue paint. But interestingly, they give you a transparent blue here. I'm not sure why they did that instead of just painting it the metallic blue. But I will tell you, I'm very impressed how they were actually able to match the color. That's really amazing. And one of the bummers for me is I wish they would have done this with their Inferno and Grapple. So Grapple's windshield was not so dark, and Inferno, you know, wasn't so transparent. But that's a look at that. And now let's just compare this with their first version. So here's a look at both of them. Here's the 1.0, here's the 2.0. So this is what I was telling you, the shape. This one, the shape, these angles, is more cartoon accurate. And here they didn't do it, which I think it's because of the transformation. And some other differences I want to point out. I mean, look at this one. The shape just looks better. However, if you can see, I think this one was designed to be more toy aesthetic or more realistic, because you could see it has like a silver finish. This has like a gray finish for the grill, more cartoon accurate. And here you could see they added the little windshield wiper details, which is really nice, but in the cartoon it doesn't have it, so this one's more cartoon accurate. And the Autobot symbols. The other side, the same thing. The shape looks more correct here. This one is more like boxy. But here, this one I was telling you, the wheels. Look at those rims. It's very detailed here. This looks really nice. This one, yeah, I guess it's more cartoon accurate, just pretty plain and simple. And then the back, yeah, same thing. It's silver on the more toy version, realistic one. Here, yeah, it's gray, kind of like the cartoon. So that's a quick comparison with their first version. And maybe I'll just do this now. Let's just show you real quick with their magic squares. And there was actually the first Legends Ironhide, which was by Mech Planet Hot Soldiers. So I just wanted to give you a quick look at that. So here's all of them. And I want to do my comparison later, but here you can see their 1.0 does look, you know, a little bit better. It's more detailed. This one's maybe a little bit more cartoon accurate, but really boxy. Magic Square, I think it's a little too long, but the shape is kind of correct. And the windows, let me point out, it's more accurate when the back window is not painted. So that's what they did here. And even on the Mech Planet Hot Soldiers, they did the same thing. So that's just a quick look at the other versions. And like I said, I'll wait to do my comparison, because right now this is all about this version, their 2.0. So here's a look again. And now let's transform this and see what it looks like in robot mode. Okay, here's a look at Ironhide in robot mode. And you could see this does look really nice. For the most part, this does look a lot like the cartoon, with some exceptions, such as that huge forearm there that people complain about, those Popeye arms. But for me, two issues that I have is right here, the gray centerpiece in that chest. Those little two on the ends, they should not be there. And I know that if they redesigned it, they could have easily removed that. But for me, the bigger issue is the top of his chest is not dark gray like the shoulders to be cartoon accurate. And it's frustrating because I see that they took the time to paint the back gray, and they even took the time to paint the inside of the chest gray. So if they did that, I'm just baffled as to why they didn't paint the top gray, which they could have done, because this back piece, when it folds up over, it doesn't change the alt mode. So they could have easily done that, but they didn't. And as a result, that's one of the things that I don't like about this. But other than that, you could see it is nicely sculpted, well proportioned. So yeah, let's do this. Let's compare this with the animation model. And you could see, for the most part, yeah, they did a really nice job making this very cartoon accurate. And even this accessory that you get is kind of cool too. So that's nice. I do like that, giving homage to the original toy. And then you could see here the side view, pretty close with the Popeye arms. And then the back view, there it is. His back is painted gray. So, I mean, some things they did, but others they didn't. and then that accessory piece. So that's all nice. So that's just a look at the figure. Now let's kind of take a closer look so you could see that head. It's a nicely sculpted head, the nice gloss from the plastic, the diamond on the hips. So they did a nice job. So it looks good. And so let's actually compare this with their first version, their 1.0. So you could see this is obviously a huge improvement. The new one does look more cartoon accurate, and the first one, I always thought it was a lot of issues with it, such as the legs, how you got the yellow and the blue window on the foot. I mean, yeah, I don't need to get it all into it, but you can just see just by looking at it. They made a vast improvement. So vehicle mode, this one, the first one does look good, a little bit more toy version and realistic. But in robot mode, the 2.0 definitely looks better in robot mode. So yeah, that's that. And so now let's just do some quick articulation here. Come up to the head. The head is on a ball joint, so it can go up, down, all around. Shoulders can go forward, back, out to the side on 2 hinges, so you can get huge articulation there if you want. Bicep swivel, elbow, the hands can swivel. The waist can swivel, and it is on an ab crunch. Legs can go forward and back using that hip piece, which I like. Instead of a hip flap, can go out to the side. Can bend at the knee. You do get an ankle rocker, which is nice, but you don't really get a up and down. So pretty good articulation, so that's nice. And now let's just go over some of the accessories that you get. So I was showing you this hand. I think this hand is kind of cool. This open hand. These are these nice little features. So you can see that hand looks nice, and you can articulate it out or in. I don't really use these things, but I have to admit these things are kind of nice. I just like to keep the regular hands in here. Yeah, let's see. Then, we have that cement making thing that you could put on also if you want to replicate that scene where he's putting cement on. And then, let's see. We got this nice jetpack accessory, which I don't know where this appeared in the cartoon, but just showing you, this is nice to have nonetheless, and it does look kind of cool. So make him look like he's flying with the head articulation, so that's kind of cool. And if you want, you can actually put these flame effects down here on the feet too if you want. So that's a lot of playability. I mean, they're nice to have, but not really practical for me. Let's see, just show you some more. So you got that drill piece on his hand. Let's see, get it in there. So you got that drill, which unfortunately they didn't paint, so that's kind of a bummer. And you got his handgun, which is painted silver, so this does actually look kind of nice. So I think that's the accessories, but you also get this piece, which did appear in the cartoon, that you can also attach here to the back. Then you can replicate that scene. where it comes out of his back and then he shoots this at Skywarp. So that's cool. I mean, a lot of accessories. So you have all these features to make this more playable, if you will. But you know, I just like them displayed like this. So this is good enough for me. So that's a look at NewAge's Ironhide, their 2.0 version. And this does, you know, it's a nice little figure. And yeah, I need to compare this with Magic Square later, so you can see which one's better. But that's all I'll say. You know, this does look nice. I mean, is it worth getting? I don't know. I mean, it's definitely better than their 1.0 version, in my opinion. At least the robot mode. This one, I think I'm gonna keep it in the van mode and keep this one in robot mode. So all that with the accessories and stuff. This is a nice figure. And I'm gonna give this a rating of an 8 out of 10. So, and do I recommend it? Yeah, if you don't have the first version, or if you do have the first version, yeah, I would. And if you like NewAge, yeah, I would maybe recommend this. This is a nice figure. So that's my final thoughts on this figure. It's a nice looking figure.